McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 27 of this NHL 20 Draft to Glory franchise mode with the Reading Royals. If you guys missed last episode, go click up in the top corner of the video right now. There will be a link there. Also, if you're new to the channel and actually enjoying my content, please go down below. Consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and turn on notifications so you never miss when I upload. So guys, in today's episode, we are going to get into the 2031/32 season. We're coming off a Stanley Cup winning season where really everything went about according to plan. Everybody played really well, and we do have a slightly different lineup here, but you know, when you got like this many good players in your team, it's kind of hard not to win. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to do a season sim, obviously, but you know, a couple players are starting to get up there in age. You know, we got a couple 26, 27-year-olds. And then obviously we've got a crazy good goalie in Leo Muller, backed up by a very solid goalie in Mikhail Zerdev. So yeah, I'm not worried about this lineup. I think it's going to be very solid. The AHL, you know, a little more questionable as far as how they're going to play, but, you know, they should be really good still. I'm not worried about the guys down in the AHL, as there is a little bit of talent there, but the majority of our talent actually exists in, you know, I would say the majority of our talent's more in like the CHL or WHL or places like that. So yeah, if you look at our top prospects here in our team, besides, you know, obviously we have all these crazy good players that are already signed and, you know, like franchise center winger. We had a line of franchise players now because Jamie Lawton jumped up, but we are going to have to pay Lash off here pretty quickly by the end of this year probably. Same with Nielsen, I believe. Maybe not, no. Okay, so there are a couple guys we do have to pay, but yeah, for our best prospects, Lingley, yeah, he's getting there. He's 21 already though. It's more these like top six forwards and guys like Bishop and McCammond, and, you know, even Holmstrom. Like, there are some really good players we were able to pull from the draft here. And they'll hopefully start to contribute to our team here over the next year or two. I'm interested to see how that goes. So as of right now, I just realized we actually have 3 different picks. So I think we're going to trade away our first round pick for, like, if we can trade our first rounder this year for a first rounder next year for some team, that would be good, because as of right now we are actually disobeying the pick order here. So if we could do that, I mean, I don't think Boston's going to take that. No. Okay. So who is a champion status team that wants our pick in exchange? Can we not this year? Can we grab Detroit's first rounder next year? Because I get the feeling it'll probably do worse than ours. So yes, okay, that is good. That is very good. So anyways, we're still, you know, playing by the rules, making sure we do everything right here. And really, this draft to glory has been super fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Magnus Omark is a franchise center. Looks completely balanced, my gosh. 5'11". I don't know if we've seen a better prospect on the board in a while. He's probably a playmaker by the looks of it. Just with the A+ everything almost. Like, Jesus. Yeah, Magnus Olmark's going to be insane. That's why we're keeping the 2 other teams' first-round picks. And we'll see how it goes, obviously, because, you know, not everybody's going to be the craziest player ever. But this Bunka guy is supposed to be elite, maybe. I get the feeling he's going to be like a top 4 defenseman, probably. But yeah, if we sort by potential, like, there really isn't that much overall in this draft yet. I'm sure we'll find more as the season goes on, but yeah, I think as of right now, we're going to do, you know, we'll do the half season sim that we normally do, and then go from there. All right, so halfway through the season, guys, we are 26, 11, and 4, I believe. Yeah, 56 points in 41 games. Same as Jamie Lawton. He's got 32 goals in 41 games. And by the looks of it, we are currently about the 4th or 5th best team in the league. The Devils are the 1st. So really, that's a good target for us, is if we can catch New Jersey, we're going to probably be one of the best teams in the league. We have never actually won the President's Trophy yet. We placed 5th last season, which was, you know, pretty good number. But no, President's Trophy would definitely be nice at this point, as really the team has worked hard enough to probably win one here. So yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. We're trying to catch this team. Like, you're really? Really? This is the team that we're trying to catch? Jeez. Okay, first place in the NHL, guys. First place. Yikes. Okay, let's just go review some of the scoring numbers here for now. Actually, I want to see where our picks are looking like they're going to land too, because that would be something interesting to just check out. And it was funny because I saw Pittsburgh. It's funny, Kozlov's going to be our best guy for a long time because we signed him to a long deal that was only $4.5 million. So he's severely underpaid, honestly, at this point, which is sad. Boston's pick has turned out well. That's good to see. And San Jose, okay, San Jose's pick isn't so great. It was funny because we had Pittsburgh's pick last year and they made the playoffs. We knocked them out in like round 2 or something like that. When this year, the Penguins are like actually one of the worst teams in the league. If we go over and look at Pittsburgh, it's like, oh dear God, why can't we have their pick this year when there's a franchise player on the board? They might actually land a franchise player again. He's a center, right? So that would go with Donovan Leach, which is insane. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that right now, but that might actually happen. Yeah, 12 wins. I don't think anybody's worse than that. Like, even Winnipeg's got 13. Yeah, Pittsburgh is, like, actually the worst team in the league right now, one of our interstate rivals. It's like, what? How did that happen? Anyways, that Boston pick's looking good for us right now, whereas the Bruins, 33 points. Okay, they are, like, tied for third last in the league at the moment. That's pretty sad for them, but good for us, right? So, Jamie Lawton leading the team, like, dramatically here in points. The whole top line's over a point a game, so that's good to see, or at a point a game. Second line's looking real solid, too. All those guys have at least 35 points, or 34, sorry, I guess, yeah, because Archer's playing second line. But yeah, no, the team's crushing it right now. I'm really impressed with them. Obviously, Amir Ferguson's just an absolute animal with 36 points as a defenseman here. Let's check out the entire league so far. Ferganov. Holy man, like, we knew Ferganov was going to be good. We never actually got him because he was like a first. Was he a first overall pick? Yeah, he was in 2020. That's insane. Okay. But yeah, Lawton's got 56 there. Tied with, some other really big names like Melvin Miller and players like such. Yeah, I mean, that's good to see. I like how it's looking for us here. Vitaly Kapitanov, my gosh. There are some crazy numbers in here. What about defenseman? Dahlin, holy man. I mean, he is a franchise defenseman, right? Oh, Brent Clark went to the Oilers? Oh. First season in Edmonton, he's lighting it up. He's already broken his last 2 records for the season there in just 41 games. That is absurd. But yeah, no, Ferguson's in there for sure. What about goalies? How many wins does our goalie have right now? Muller's only got 19 wins so far, so that's needs some improvement for sure. But if the second half of the season goes maybe a little bit better, if it can go a little bit better here in the next 41 games, if we could win more than 26 games, that would be good. I mean, if we win 26 games again, that's going to be 52 wins. So we're on pace for 52 wins, which is good. That would actually break our franchise record at this point, but we'll see if they can hold it together or not here. I mean, only 11 regulation losses is pretty darn good for the first half of the season. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys at the end of the second half of the season, or if anything crazy happens besides that. So guys, to end off the 2031/32 season, as you can see there, the Reading Royals go 54. Holy Jamie Lawton. 54, 21, and 7 for 115 points on the year. I believe that's tied for the President's Trophy unless the Maple Leafs win their game. Even if they don't, I think we might have them bested on wins. I'm not entirely sure here. So let's advance one day, see what happens here. And yeah, we didn't win the President's. Oh, second place. Oh, I thought we had it. But we didn't. We were so close. One win off. One stinking win off. We lost 2 extra games. They won 2 extra games in overtime. That's what it takes. Honestly, that's what it takes sometimes to win the President's Trophy. Jamie Lawton scores 123 points. All right, that's the most insane stat I think I've ever seen. 100 assists in a season by Cooper Pisani. I mean, when you're feeding Lawton and Lashoff all the time, and they combine for 105 goals on the year, yeah, you're probably gonna have 100 assists. That is insane. That is like actually insane. And Lawton ties with Ferganov, but isn't even gonna win the Rocket because Ferganov scored 75 goals. Are you kidding me? Like, holy jeez, Quincy Campoli. Wow. There's a lot of guys that had really damn good seasons here. Kapitanov scored 62. Eichel scored 54. Haas scored 54. Yakimowicz on the Oilers scored 52 goals. Are you kidding me? Wow, what a year for him at 33 years old. That is actually insane. But yeah, when we look at points, just crazy numbers there. As far as goalies go for wins, Hautanen in New York won 42 games. Theo Muller was able to pull 40 wins for us. That's pretty solid. William Roussel had 41 wins for Toronto. That's crazy. Okay. Rookie skaters, Bebko. Okay. Haven't heard of his name before. Gill there. Yeah, he had a pretty good season. Just 52 points. Watt. Oh my gosh. As a grinder, puts up 49 points. That's pretty insane. Lots of guys put up really solid numbers there. Olesen scored 29 points in his rookie campaign for us. So that's pretty solid. Okay, as far as defense goes, Rasmus Dahlin almost broke 100 points as a defenseman. That's crazy. And then Ferguson and Clark, tied at 76. So that's really, really solid. Wow, okay, and when we go to assists, it's not even close, really. I mean, it is. Clayton Keller had 93 assists. Jesus. Sillinger had 88. Lapierre had 83. Leach had 81. That is, yeah. All right. So, yeah, anyways, we pretty much have most of the awards and placements and everything figured out already. It's now just who's going to win in the playoffs, and really, this has been a crazy enough episode. I mean, it's short enough, right, with the sim that I think we can get into round 1 here. So we did finish first in our division. That's really good. And yeah, we are going to be taking on the New York Islanders first. Okay, let's do it. I'm looking for a back-to-back cup run here. So the New York Islanders are looking like a very damn solid team here. Jesus. Okay. This is not going to be easy by any means, but it is going to be fun. So, let's see what's going to happen here with this team. They got Mackenzie Blackwood in net. They must have some really good defense, man. I don't know, like, pick 10 and 12 there in the 2018 draft. I don't know if those guys are good enough to really stop our offense. So, we'll see. All right, so ready for a crazy stat, guys? We have not actually played any team twice yet in the playoffs, I believe. Every single year has been different. And yeah, we have literally never gone up against the same team yet in the playoffs. So we'll see if that trend continues. If it does, that means Buffalo probably gets through. Same with Toronto, same with Carolina, I would say. Those would be some teams that we've never played before. So, yeah, let's get into the full series here. We've got home ice advantage, obviously. We were the best team in our division. And 2-2 to start off the first period. We outshoot the Islanders 12-9, but they still perform quite well there. Okay, second period. Still a 2-2 game. All right, let's see what happens here in the full period sim. They definitely outshot us in the second. There's no question about that. So, let's see how this goes. I mean, they are still out shooting us by quite a bit, but Jamie Lawton is able to find the back of the net there on our 23rd shot of the game. That's really solid, and we are up 3-2. with not much time left here, and Lashoff makes it 4-2, man, and Lashoff makes it 5-2, and probably the same shift right there. That's the game. Wow. Yeah, this is a really solid playoff team. There's no question about that. And, the second best team in the league for the regular season is probably going to do pretty well in the postseason as well. So let's see how this goes. We were 9-0-1 heading into the postseason here, but Kozlov starts this off. We outshoot them 13-10 on home ice again. Down 3-2 as they find the back of the net 3 times here, and Jamie Lawton only scores once there for us to kind of stop the bleeding. But that was a rough period, man. And fortunately, Omar Archer is able to tie it up for us. I mean, we're out shooting them like crazy, but that doesn't seem to be making a difference here really at this point. So 5-on-3, they do convert. That is not good. Obviously, you don't like to see that, but yeah, props to the Islanders. They're playing well right now, even though we are out shooting them like crazy. Yarrow Peacock ties it up 4-4 with not much time left in the second game here. And we are headed to overtime. All right, let's see what happens here. And that's it, man. That is it. Joakim Hakana is the overtime hero for the Reading Royals on the 43rd shot of the game. Is able to tuck that one away from just over the top of the circle there. And yeah, very good performance there from the entire team. So up 2-0 in the series against the Islanders. We are heading to the Isle to see if we can, potentially take a game or maybe 2 off of the home team here, as home ice advantage should play a factor still, but we'll see what happens. So down 5-3 to start. My goodness. Reese got the opening goal. Pisani, Lawton, and Lashoff all scored in unison there, and then, or in a row, sorry, not in unison. And then the Islanders were able to net 4 more in the next 4 minutes. That is crazy. Everybody scored their goals. It was a 5-3 game. Really, we let in 5 goals on 9 shots. How is Muller still in net? Are you kidding me? Leo, oh god, okay, hopefully the second period's better. We got a 5-4 game now as Yarrow Peacock is able to net that one. Okay. This is not looking great here, man, as we are letting in way too many goals, and I'm surprised we didn't give up a power play goal there. And let's see what happens. Doesn't score on the power play there. That's not good, man. Reading needs to convert, and they don't, so Levo scores, makes it a 6-4 game. That's probably it. Maybe not. John Lewis able to tuck one in. We need another in the next 2.5 minutes. I don't think we're going to get it, and we do not, as we lose that game 5-6. A thriller. That was a barn burner, to be honest, but just not enough scoring, apparently. With 5 goals for, that wasn't enough, so Lashoff's 2 points per game right now. That's crazy. All right, heading into game 4, we do need to try and win this one as best as possible. So let's see how the team performs. We are up 3-1. Nice. Ferguson, Lewis, and Olesen score, and then Lambert gets 1 there for the Islanders. All right, second period. It is a 5-3 game as Nordquist and Lawton score for us. Barzell and Spence score for the Islanders. So really all we have to do is play defense at this point, which we are good at. I would say our defense is some of the best in the league with a 97 rated defensive core. But it's NHL hockey. Anything can happen. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I don't know if they're going to get anything here. We are playing very rock-solid defense, and that is a 5-3 win on the road. Let's go. All right. That is what we wanted to see, especially since we did drop Game 3 to the Islanders. So we are headed back to Reading now to hopefully take this series and really win it right here. So Amir Ferguson, 7 points in, no games. That's crazy. 4 games to be exact, but we got some injuries here. This is not good. Okay, so that's really not good either. Jeez. All right. Are the Tigers in the postseason? Yes, they are, and they actually got through. Oh no, they didn't. Never mind. They got knocked out by the Marlies first round, 3-1. That's too bad. Okay. So here we go. Game 5. Potential knockout, game 5 here. We're up 3-1. Potential knockout scenario, and 2-2 at the end of the first. Okay, Lawton and DeRoche score for us. Montgomery and Barzell score for the Islanders. Second period. It's a 3-2 game as Tomas Nordquist finds the back of the net for the Royals. Okay, let's see what happens here in the third period. Again, we lock them down. Power play goal from Ferguson's awesome. We lock them down. We don't. Power play goal from Montgomery. If we can lock them down, we will win this game. But not just the game, but the series. Let's go, Francisco Rogers. Man, the defense is playing insane right now. I'm really impressed with them. So, yeah, there we go, 6-3. That is the series. That is a good round one win. Montgomery scored again there, but we will be headed through without too many issues, really. A 4-1 series win is about the smoothest victory we've had here in the playoffs for our team history. So, yeah, good first round. Let's see who else is going to be making it through the playoffs here, and then I think we will wrap this up. So, here we go. All right, we got 4 7-game series remaining still. That's crazy. And I don't think any of them are decided yet. And here we go. We are up against the New Jersey Devils again. Okay. We played them round 1 last year. They pushed us to 7 games. We damn nearly lost it. Let's see how all the rest of the playoffs went here so far. New Jersey wins in 7 against Carolina to face us in the second round. Buffalo beats the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Toronto beats the New York Islanders 4-1. Wow, okay, Buffalo won in 7 as well. The Detroit Red Wings were able to beat the Colorado Avalanche in a 7-game series. Chicago knocked off Edmonton in 6. So that means Chicago and Detroit will play each other in round 2. San Jose beats LA in 7, and Arizona beats St. Louis in 6. So we got Arizona and San Jose. Okay. All right, we got some good matchups here. I want to take a look at the remaining teams, just show you their rosters quickly besides ours, because you hopefully have seen ours. If you haven't, I don't know what you've been doing with this series, but let's go take a look through the remaining teams. I'm going to see if I can remember them all and go from there. So Arizona, obviously a big threat. They have got a very good team here, and yeah, I am a little weary of what they could possibly do to us. Kent Watt, holy jeez. That's a pretty nice rating. They only really have one defenseman, and, well, Carlo's injured, so that doesn't help. But, yeah, no, Ferganov is seriously leading the Coyotes right now. The Sabres are in it still. Jack Eichel's playing second-line minutes at 35 years old at this point, so, yeah, I think his prime is definitely past. Dahlin, not so much, man. He has been playing out of his mind. Wisniewski's a pretty solid goalie, but nothing crazy. All right. Who's still in this? Chicago is still in this. Holy crap, Atu Ratty's 94 rated, and so is Lucas Raymond. I say holy crap because usually you don't see many teams that have similar numbers to us in player ratings. These guys do. They've got a lot of really good players. And really, they've let their core grow old together, really. And, yeah. Gannon in there, or Gannon. Warren Gannon is looking really good for Chicago. Okay. Next up, the Red Wings. Antonio Strange is centered by Vyacheslav Perezhagin and Dante McNabb. He looks younger, so Detroit probably had 1 or 2 bad seasons in there. Boynton, I remember, went just before Scavello did way back in the draft. I don't remember which year it was. And they have Pierce Bannister. Okay, and Brennan Turnbull looks like a monster, but that's a nice pairing by Detroit to put that together. Sider's looking nice. They got a lot of really, really solid players. Ooh, man, Detroit might be a bit of a threat too here by the looks of it. They've got a really, really solid core and group. Next up, we got New Jersey, who we're going to be matched up against. We've seen this team before, but, just depth beyond depth, really, here. Their defense isn't so spectacular, and same with the goaltending, but we still got to beat them all the same. Next up, I believe San Jose's through. Yeah, they got Scavello, and obviously we met them in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and were able to beat them. But we'll see if that even comes close to happening again this year. Obviously, Scavello is probably going to lead them pretty far, as he is a very solid defenseman. But they're shaky. They're a shaky-looking team, and they'll win way more games than they should. Next up, we got Toronto, who really is just a solid all-around team again here. They're going to be tough to beat, obviously, but I don't know if we'll even end up against them. Normstrom looks insane as a defensive defenseman, 88 overall, and then you got Quinn Hughes on the blue line too. Yikes, okay. And decent goaltending. You know, I usually don't say that, but Detroit's definitely got the best. There's no question about that. And I believe that's the 8 teams. We got Arizona. We got ourselves, right? So ourselves is 1, Arizona 2, Buffalo 3, Chicago 4, Detroit 5, New Jersey 6, San Jose 7, Toronto 8. All right, that's all the teams. So let's just go look over our roster quickly, kind of just see who performed, who didn't for our team, and then we'll wrap this up. So, wow, 95 rated at 20 years old. Trevor Lashoff is having a monster career. There is no other way to put it. He is just simply having a crazy good career. 229 points in 235 career games. He's doing really, really well. He only played 71 games this season, scored 84 points as a career high. That's crazy. And yeah, okay, 5 points, 8 points for Lawton, 8 points for Lashoff. Okay, only 2 points from the second line, except for Kozlov, who got 3. Okay, Peacock. Wow, man, you are actually a crazy good player. I'm really sad that we're probably going to have to let him go at the end of this season. Jeez, man, somebody's going to get a nice piece out of Yarrow Peacock. I mean, as a 7th round pick, besides his skating, look at his stats, guys. 7th rounder. You never see 7th rounders turn out this nicely, especially by the time they're 23 as well. That's crazy. Lewis was like a 3rd rounder. Yeah, okay. Like, there's nobody else even close, really. Most of these guys are 1st round picks for the most part. Same with our defense, to be honest. I mean, Nielsen, Nielsen's going to be really good. He has been already. Hakana's shot up like a freaking... He's a top 2, considered a top 2 defenseman? Are you serious? Really? No way. No way. Okay. Let's toss him up on the first pairing. I am okay with that. Maybe we let Ferguson play the other side just because he's more offensively inclined than... Yeah, you look at the awareness. Hakana's only got 82 offensive awareness, whereas Ferguson's got 93. Yeah, I think we let Ferguson play the offhand there. And this defense, man, is so damn solid. Like, Ferguson's got 9 points in 5 games. Nobody else is really close to that. Obviously, Ferguson's leading the team. But 4 out of 5 wins. Muller really had some shaky games where he let in a lot of goals. But, yeah, looking good so far from the team here. This should be a pretty straightforward first couple rounds of the playoffs. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys are new to the channel and enjoy my content, please go down below. Consider subscribing if you're new. Leave a like on the video and make sure you turn on notifications so you never miss when I'm uploading. But that's going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.